Good morning, everybody. I am at Moraine Hills State Park near McHenry, Illinois. It's early August. It says drone use prohibited. And I'm going to just film a separate video here. I'm also going to film myself walking on the trails, but I'm just going to film myself driving so you can see what it's like driving through here from the front to back for the most part. And there's a bunch of different entrances like Cattail Point over there. Put this down because it's getting in the way. I wonder if opening my window and hearing the wind affects the sound. Pike Marsh. A lot of times you'll see deer here. I've seen turtles a few times on the road. This is a real swampy area over here on the left. Yeah, might as well just roll the windows down. Speed radar time. Believe it or not, I'm only doing 18 miles an hour. Probably looks like I'm going faster, but I'm not. Kettle Woods, there's another entrance over there. I've been coming here since the early 1990s when I would go fishing with some of my friends that I lived nearby in suburban Chicago on the North Shore. Filming at 60 frames a second in 4K burns battery life here pretty quick. There's Pine Hills, another entrance, and every one of these entrances it connects to a network of trails that goes through the woods here. This has been closed down for like 7, 8, 9, 10 years over here. This entrance, I forget what it used to be called. They took the sign down. And then it opens up into all kinds of lush plant area. Just to show you how much this area has changed. I used to be able to go up onto that hill and just walk up there, and now there's not a chance in the world you could do that because it's so overgrown. And then that's what's on the left. I'm gonna go back to another hill. Oops, I just got up to 24 miles an hour. Better slow down. And the park rangers do sit in here and radar people. I've seen them have people pulled over more probably here at this state park than just about anywhere. Fun story, I had window tint license plates because I had a skin cancer growth removed from my arm when I was younger. And in my last car, a Pontiac supercharged Grand Prix, I was driving through a state park around here and the ranger pulled me over and he's telling me, you can't have window tint on your car, it's against the law in the state, blah blah blah. And I'm like, excuse me, sir, this is an illegal traffic stop. And he's like, what are you talking about? And I said, go take another look at my license plates. And I had specialty license plates that are a different color that end with WT to let officers know. And he wasn't aware that they even existed. And as soon as he realized that he had made a completely illegal traffic stop, I offered to give him my registration. He's like, no, just get out of here, because he knew he could have gotten in a lot of trouble for an illegal stop. So I kind of felt bad for the guy not knowing, but boy, did he sure change his tone when he found out that my window tint was in fact one of the rare instances in the state when it was legal. Over here we've got Whitetail Prairie, and again, I'm not going to drive down all these little entrances, just showing you what they are, but we're going to get to the good stuff here in a minute because the good stuff's in the back. There's a lake called Lake Defiance, and one time I rented a boat and came out here, but there's not much shade, but there are just huge crappie out here. There's bass. My friend who lives down in Georgia now, he caught a northern pike out here one time while fishing for bass off of a rubber worm, which, I don't know, it's kind of cool when you see stuff like that happen. You're fishing for one species and accidentally catch another. And we actually ended up keeping that pike and some of the bass we caught that day, and it's one of the few times in my life that I've eaten fish that I caught myself, because generally I just release them. But just something I remember about some of my first days fishing out here. There used to be another lake out here called, I think it was called Axe Head Lake. Anyway, it was in the back of the park here, and I guess it wasn't fed naturally. They had to pump water into it, but the water was crystal clear, and there were times when there would be so many bass in this lake back here that it just blew my mind. And when they decided to drain the lake eventually, and now it's not there anymore here 30 years later, and it's sad because it used to be one of my favorite places to go and fish. Not too many people knew about it. Just big fish. Anyhow, you know, there's a couple more trails and park stuff over here in the back. I'm gonna park over on the left here eventually and go over by Lake Defiance to show everybody in a separate video. Lots more parking areas back here. I know everybody's probably bored watching me drive through the woods here in my car. Opossum Run, that's closed down. You used to be able to go in there, and there were hidden trails back there that you could walk all the way in back to the back of the property on, and I miss being able to do that as a kid. It was a lot of fun. And again, all the different colorful flowers and things back here are all pretty neat. Satellite radio, Chevrolet. I owned one Ford in my life. Never ever will I do that again. Then they have a little playground area back here with a couple of swings, little bathrooms. These are actually nice bathrooms. Some more trails. Like I said, lots and lots of trails here in the state park. Anyhow, I'm going to shut this off now because I'm going to go back over by Lake Defiance and film a separate video as I walk out there. Hope everybody's enjoying it.